Hey everyone, Mortgage Nerd here. The U.S. Supreme Court, that's the highest court in the United States, is challenging the constitutionality of the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. That's the CFPB. Think about that. They're challenging the constitutionality of one of the biggest regulators in the country for financial issues. Now, why is this happening? Because, and this was talked about a lot during the Obama administration, companies like mine, mortgage industry, were like, there's too much power given to the CFPB. What do we mean by that? The head of the CFPB can unilaterally make any decision they want. They can fine anybody, they can come after anyone, and there's no one to back it up. They don't have to sit in front of Congress or anything. There's no one regulating the regulator. The CFPB has no one above them. The only one that has the power to get rid of the commissioner of the CFPB or the head of the CFPB is the president. That happened with this new president, where he got rid of Mulvaney and added whoever's in there now. I forgot her name, Kraninger, I think it is. Either way, this is pretty big news because the CFPB has come down a lot of mortgage company, financial industries, car companies, student loan companies over the last several years, because without being biased here, when you're on the left leaning, you're more regulatory. When you're on the right leaning, meaning Republican versus left is Democrat, then on the right, you are more open business, less regulation. So the ones that created this were the ones that were for more regulation. Dodd-Frank Act created this, and it was the Democrats that did it. And now it's loosened up, and it's not really being used to the full capacity, the CFPB. And now it's coming under fire for its complete constitutionality. This is huge. Now, I'll ask this question. What would happen to everybody that's been fined by the CFPB over these years if they are declared unconstitutional? That's some pretty big question there. Some have paid, I think it was Elizabeth Warren said in the last debate, $12 million that the CFPB has collected. By the way, she said the CFPB collected $12 million and it went back to the consumers. Guess what? It didn't go back to the consumers. It's crazy. I hate over-regulation. I hate under-regulation. I said it in one of our previous videos. Can we find a middle ground? But this is not political. This is the Supreme Court challenging the constitutionality. Let's see what happens. Phil Stevenson, Mortgage Nerd, out.